there are congressmen protesting as well across Tamil Nadu. Dharani is with us as well on that. Dharani, we're going to be seeing protests already. I believe we also have Pratibha with us. Pratibha, this is going to be very crucial because these protests, are of course once again an attempt by Congress to highlight what they are calling inaction of the government, of the governor over here in Tamil Nadu. They're saying that the governor is not being fair and he's not following the past constitutional precedent. This is the stand that Congress party has taken on this issue. Pratibha.
Absolutely. And Madhav, the Congress party has taken this message to the streets, and it looks like the alliance with the TVK that is shaping up has given a shot in the arm for the Congress party. Now, the Congress workers are taking to the streets against the governor. The Congress leaders as well, including Girish Chorankar, who spoke to you just now, went on to say that if it was the AIADMK that had the numbers, if it was the NDA alliance that had the very same numbers that the TVK had, then we would be seeing the government formation in the state. And that's exactly the message that the Congress and the India Bloc leaders are trying to take to the people. For now, the Congress party is protesting, but over the last few hours as well, we've seen multiple other even constituents of the DMK, including the CPI, CPM and VCK, making these statements that the governor does not have the rights to stop Vijay from taking over as the Chief Minister of the state. In fact, Kamal Hassan as well, again cutting across party lines. Kamal Hassan campaigned for the DMK. He spoke against Vijay during the campaigns, but now says that political differences aside, the governor should invite Vijay to form the government. So it looks like the pressure is building on the governor. The governor, though, has mentioned that he needs to have the letter of support and he needs to see that Vijay does actually have the numbers before inviting him to form the government. So the Congress party is protesting in multiple locations across the
Yes, and in fact, let me just tell you that there is a TVK supporter who's come outside the Lok Bhavan here and is protesting. You can see that he's got the TVK flag, he's wearing the yellow and red sash, and he's being whisked away by police personnel who are present, of course, asking why in fact he's not being allowed to go ahead, and why Vijay is not being invited, in fact, to form the government. We've seen similar protesters and members of the TVK come out and protest in similar fashion. So dramatic scenes about the manner in which this individual here is being taken away, being whisked away by the police outside the Lok Bhavan, of course, being taken away at this point of time, we understand. And let's get a word with him and ask him what exactly. That's a very, very agitated supporter of the TVK right outside the Lok Bhavan. And his anger, of course, only to be expected, given that he's a TVK supporter, saying why has he not been invited to form the government? And clearly, of course, that anger of the TVK supporters, in fact, evident. We've seen, of course, fans resort to all sorts of extreme measures, multiple reports of that coming in, but very, very serious question about what will happen from here on, because just yesterday we had seen members of TVK who come in from outside of Chennai protest outside the Lok Bhavan. At this point of time, once again, we are seeing a similar scene where a supporter of the TVK has come in with the TVK flag, with the TVK sash, the red and yellow sash that we saw him wearing, and of course being whisked away from outside the Lok Bhavan. Of course, massive security deployment over here, given the kind of VVIP movement and of course the expectations of what will happen today. But at this point of time, that protest being quelled by the police by removing that particular TVK supporter from outside the Lok Bhavan. But this is, very clear in terms of what has transpired over the last few days. The anger amongst TVK supporters, because they wanted to see Vijay as the Chief Minister. That has now happened. Will this kind of sentiment now further, go on in Tamil Nadu? Are we going to see more protests happening by the TVK? The Congress party, for its own part, certainly, of course, organizing those various protests. And certainly at this point of time, let's quickly get a quick update as well. All right, this is what we are being told now. It's of course a move to entice other potential partners, but Vijay is now open to sharing cabinet berths with the other potential allies. And of course, any communication on these lines is also expected to be made shortly. Dharani is with us. Dharani, now notwithstanding the protests that are taking place, obviously there's a lot of suspense and there's a lot of eagerness to see Vijay as Chief Minister amongst TVK, but Vijay himself also relenting to that pressure, because he's now openly offering cabinet berths to any potential allies and is communicating that to them as well. Dharani.
Well,
sources from VCK, CPI and CPIM tell us that, as we reported earlier, that they are likely to extend support to Vijay's Tamilnaga Vetri Kalagam, and they are expecting one cabinet berth each. So all these three parties, they have 2 seats each with them, and they are expecting one cabinet berth for these seats is what sources tell us. And Vijay is also likely to give them this cabinet berth because, for the past 2 years, ever since he launched his political party, Tamilnaga Vetri Kalagam, Vijay has been speaking about a coalition government. He has been telling that if he comes to power, he'll be sharing the power with his allies. So now the Congress party has already joined TVK, and the left parties in the VCK, they will be announcing their final decision by this evening. And if these parties also join Mr. Vijay, he'll be splitting the power, and he'll be sharing the power with all of them is what sources tell us. But definitely it's a huge development for Tamil Nadu politics itself, because for the past 6 decades almost, Tamil Nadu has not witnessed a coalition government. Since 1967, since the DMK came to power for the first time, the state has not witnessed a coalition government. The DMK and the ADMK, they had been in power alternatively, but never in a coalition government. But it looks like in 2026, in case if Vijay is able to form the government, this is all set to come to an end, because Vijay will be sharing power with his alliance partners, and it will be a coalition government here in Tamil Nadu. And the smaller parties, they are pretty happy about this idea, because for almost 2-3 decades now, all the smaller parties here, they've been wanting a sharing power, but they were not able to get it. But this time, now that they've got an opportunity to get the power, they'll be pretty happy.
Right, stay with us, Dharni. Let's